This is Yolanda Sumner, and today I'm going to go over how you can create a program that sells. There's certain things you need to do before you actually launch this program. There's certain things you need to know, and I'm here to show you. These are 9 things you need to know before you start your program. One of them is you need to know your target audience. The second thing is identify the one primary result that you want. Too many programs try to accomplish too many things in such a few amount of weeks, and they try to accomplish the world. You only want to choose one thing. You need to create the journey to that one result. You need to identify the benefits, and you need to break down the steps. You need to also include coaching to help them develop faster, identify their bonuses, and price it appropriately. And then also add in additional support. In this training, you are ready to make an impact. This is great if you're ready to make an impact on your own terms. You're a new business owner who's ready to grow. You are wealth conscious. You are ready to start your own business, but you don't know where to start. You are ready to make money doing something you love, and you are ready to work as hard on your dreams as you do for everybody else. So the first thing you need to do is understand and know your target audience. And when I say you need to know your target audience, you need to know their work habits, their decisions, how they make financial decisions, how they want to solve the problem, how do they want to participate, what problem are they looking to solve that you're qualified to solve, and you need to know different things about their life. So who is she? My target audience are females. Who is she? What's important to her? What does she make? How does she make her decision purposes? So I'm going to answer these questions based off of my target audience, so you can understand what I'm talking about. Who is she? She is a woman in her 40s. She's a mother. She's a wife. She might be a prior service veteran, or this is a broad target audience, not the soulmate client. But she might be a member of the military, or veteran, or not at all, but she is a professional in her own right. What's important to her is that she lives a life on her own terms. She gets to have autonomy over what she does and how much she makes. How does she make her purchasing decisions? She makes her purchasing decisions on quality, not so much on price. Price does have something to do with it, but she makes her purchasing decisions on quality. What is she going to get out of this program, this process? How much is it going to cost her? Okay. So it's important for her to understand that quality is at the top of her list. Is it going to change her life? Is it going to give her something that she hasn't had before? What is she doing at this very moment? My target audience at this very moment is either at their desk at work, just trying to figure out how they're going to get out of this job because they're not really happy with working. They don't feel valued in the workplace, or she's working on her own business and she's trying to figure it out by herself. She's doing one of those two things, or she might be doing a combination of both. She's trying to figure out what she's going to do in her business at her 9 to 5, because ultimately she wants to work for herself full time. Who is in her circle? Who is the people in her circle of like-minded individuals? Most likely they're new entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs, people who are trying to grow personally and spiritually. They're developing. She's looking for the best life possible, and she is positively thinking about her next steps. People in her circle are just like that, whether they're male or female. Those are the people in her circle. She doesn't deal well with drama. She is not catty or judgmental, but she wants positivity in her circle. She's done the gossiping. She's done the drama. She's not 20 years old and she doesn't care to be at clubs all night. What is her problem? Her problem is that she's starting a business from scratch and she wants help excelling her progress. She wants help figuring out the things that she doesn't know. She doesn't want to make all of the extra mistakes that other people have made. She wants to do better. Okay. What solution is she looking for? She's looking for a program to enhance her personal, spiritual, and business development. She's looking to work with somebody who is real, who has been there and done that, and wants to freely share knowledge so that she can grow faster. She's looking for a way to make sure that in 12 months from now, she's making some money. Who is she providing the solution? I mean, who is providing that solution now? There's a lot of women coaches like myself providing solutions just like I'm providing. Business Launch Prep School is my solution. There are other businesses out there like April Franks and Stephanie Gass. There's just a lot of different other businesses, coaches out there who are doing very much the same thing. What makes me different than some of the others is that I actually share how to, like I give you sales training where you actually go out and look for your customers or your clients, and then you book them. I actually give you that type of training so that you can land some clients before the end of our time together. A lot of coaching programs that help you start your business do not train on sales, and they don't give you the sales practice that you need. So that's what makes BOPS a little different than other programs. And I am not trying to cram in a year's worth of work in 3 weeks. That's just ridiculous, or 8 weeks. BOPS is a 6-month program on purpose to make sure you have plenty of time to grow, develop, and to build your business properly. Why is she not purchasing the same solution from them or from someone else? The answer is simple: because of me. There are lots of coaches who do what I do, but people are more likely to choose a particular person to help them over just a program. So not only is BOPS a good program, but my clients have a connection with me. When they first speak to me, they're like, you know what, you were so nice, you were non-judgmental, you were actually here to listen to me, you treated me like a human being as opposed to a next sale. And so for that reason, they want to come on board and train with me. Somebody might not choose me and they might want to go to someone else for other reasons. At the end of the day, when you are narrowing down your target audience and when you're matching yourself up against other competitors who are doing the same thing, the answer is always going to be you. They're always going to go to you specifically. Whoever signs up with you is coming to you. They like your program, they want the benefits of the program, but they're actually signing up for you because they felt a connection, some type of relationship build between the two of you. Number 2, you want to identify the primary result. What is the one problem you want to solve? The one problem for BOPS is to help you launch your business, your brand new practice. That is the one problem we're going to solve. There are other smaller problems that will be addressed, but the primary problem is to help you launch your business. So when you're developing a program, what is the one problem you're going to solve? Okay. Don't go into having like 15 problems and you're going to solve one problem only. When you create the journey, you have to think realistically, what are all of the steps that they have to take and how long should it take them to complete each step? Okay, so if you're in a program and they have like 5 or 6 different major things they want to do, and it's all in a matter of 6 weeks, you have to look at how much time are you going to have per task or per module to actually get into it, read it, understand it, practice it, implement it, what have you, before you move on to the next step. It is not good to rush through a program. Okay, I'm not saying 8-week programs are bad. I'm just saying, look at the end result that they're saying you're going to get. And if they have a copy of the curriculum out there, look at the different modules and then decide, okay, well, what is the average time between the end and what they're offering? Is it 2 weeks per module, 1 week per module? Look at the whole picture, okay? When you offer this, when you create the journey, write down the steps that are needed to get to that one result. Write down the steps that are needed to get there, and then within those steps, there are micro steps. There are tasks that you need to do for that step to be complete. Every step is a module, and every task needed for you to complete that step is a lesson. How long is it going to take for that person to get through that journey? Identify the benefits. So one of the things I do with BLPS students is we do a chart or like a spreadsheet, and we compare benefits to the actual features. Features are what you actually get. Features are the modules. Features are the coaching, the number of coaching sessions. They are the online system that you use. Those are features. The benefits is what you get from those modules, what you get from that coaching. You will excel faster if you receive coaching than if you did it alone. These modules will give you some training and practice. So the benefit of the modules might be you actually get practical knowledge in the actual steps that are necessary. Note the actual benefits of each of the modules or each of the features, so that when you present it to your leads, they understand what they're going to get. People don't care about features at first. What they want to know is what they're going to walk away with. Break down the steps. So like I said before, you're going to identify your one result, and then you're going to break down the steps of the journey. And each step is a module, and every time you go through the task to complete that one module, each task necessary to complete that module is a separate lesson, okay? You don't want more than maybe, it depends on how long the program is, but you don't want more than one module every 2 weeks. Because people have lives. A lot of times when someone is taking an online program, they're working a job, they're running their business, they have children, they have other things going on. They might even still be college students. You want to give them enough time to do the work, to absorb the information, even to actually practice some of it if that particular module warrants it, before they move on to something else. So make the average time between steps one module for every 2 weeks. And honestly, you don't need to have a whole bunch of modules to get through a program. Your first program shouldn't be more than 8 weeks, because you got to even see where you don't want to go on for 6 months if you've never done a shorter program before. Okay, you don't even know if you need all that time. Start off with a nice short 8-week program. Choose one result that they're going to get, and then as you go through the program, make adjustments according to what your clients want and what they need. Next go round, you might make it longer, because you might discover, okay, they need extra of X, Y, and Z, or they need more modules to explain these items that I have to tell them that weren't in the module. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Make it short at first, 8 weeks. Make every module about 2 weeks per module. You can speed it up depending on what the cohort needs. Make it on average one module every 2 weeks. And then after that, the next go round, you want to, add on to it. You can tweak it and adjust it, but you don't want to start off with a 6-month program right away. It's just a lot. It's a lot if you don't know what you're doing. Remember to keep the lessons easy. You don't want to make them too complicated. So adult learners are not good at working in theory. We need something that is actually practical and something that we can apply today. So you want to keep it simple, keep it clear, keep it concise, and make sure it's something that it can actually be placed in something you can work on. Even if it's touchy-feely, woo-woo work, it needs something to be worked on, okay? Theory is not a good place to be when you're working with anagogy or adult learners. Include coaching. So if this is your first program, you want to start off with a live version and you want to include coaching. Coaching always excels your growth, your personal development, your business development, because it gives you an opportunity to really dig down and learn about yourself, to think differently, to reprogram your neural pathways so you can think and do things differently. And therefore, with that type of guidance, you're able to jump forward faster than someone who doesn't have coaching. So you want to include coaching in a group format. You're not going to add a lot of one-on-one coaching because it's a group format and they need to pay extra if they want that extra one-on-one time. But you might have one one-on-one session every month or one one-on-one session every 2 months, and then meet with them every 2 weeks or twice a month for the group session. In a group format, you make sure they assign accountability groups. They have accountability groups so they can hold each other accountable. But in a group format, you're able to receive that back and forth, those ideas from other people. You're able to share that energy and grow faster as a group, which means that you are not spending as much time on one individual person as you are serving the masses, serving your small group. So include coaching. Be careful not to include too much one-on-one time, because now you're venturing into another type of service with another price tag. If it's your first one, just do a group coaching program. Identify the bonuses. Every single program out on the planet has bonuses. And bonuses are usually items that you already have at your disposal. Maybe extra templates that are not included in the program that can help them with that the results for that program. Maybe additional coaching, they get an extra coaching session or something. Maybe additional support after they finish the program. I have unlimited email inbox support for up to 3 months afterwards. So when my clients finish the program, they're not left just high and dry, but they do have the opportunity to reach back and ask questions. So what items are you going to offer your clients as bonuses, something that's already there and available? What are you going to offer them to help them optimize what they're doing? One of the things I like doing is offering preferred vendor services like a website, a logo or brand board, biography. Right now, I'm looking for somebody who does copywriting to help as a bonus towards their package. Why? Because these items are necessary when you first start your business, and it will help propel you to the next step, and it gives you something that you don't have to worry about because it's going to be done as part of the program. So think of other things that the client needs that you may not initially offer because it's not in your wheelhouse, and then reach out to your network and start establishing relationships so you can have preferred vendors. Get a preferred vendor rate so those students who pay in full can get that item for free, and have that preferred vendor discount extended to the clients who didn't pay in full. So if they wanted to participate, they can utilize that preferred vendor discount as well. This helps you lock in relationships that you have already established in your network. And if you make new relationships, make sure you participate in their service so that you understand how they work and if they're good, but it helps you build your own network. Everybody loves preferred vendors because that's one less step that you have to take or your client has to take to get a particular job done. So incorporate preferred vendors in your bonuses. Price it appropriately. It is disrespectful. It is disrespectful to undercharge, okay? If you are doing a program, you need to be charging at least $1,500 on the very, 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 very low end, on the very low end, on the very low end, because your time, your knowledge, all of that equates to, you're shortening the time period to the results they want. And your time and your knowledge is priceless. It needs to be compensated appropriately for. One thing is, when you undercharge, you are telling God that whatever he's placed into your spirit, whatever gift he's giving you is not valuable. I know you gave me this gift, Lord, but it's not that valuable, so I'm going to undercharge. How does that even sound to you? It doesn't even sound right. You are disrespecting yourself because you're sending the message to yourself that your experience, education, and knowledge are worthless and they're not worth paying for. Again, your experience, all them tears, all that money, all that blood and sweat that you put out so you can know everything that you know now, whether it be life experience, college education, work experience, all of that culminates to what you can provide your client. And it did not come cheaply. There was blood, sweat, tears, money, anguish, all kinds of stuff that was utilized to get you to where, to make you the person you are today, to get you to where you are today. And that did not come cheaply. So it should not come cheaply when you offer it to others. And last, it's disrespectful to your client. Undercharging is disrespectful to your client because it tells your client that their problem is not important enough to make a correct investment. So you're telling somebody that, hey, I'm going to transform your life. And it's not, your life is not that important. And so I'm just going to give you a measly little rate because it's just not, it doesn't matter. Don't do that. Price appropriately. Plus, there's also pricing psychology. So if somebody comes to you, if you go to, say, Big Lots, and you know that on a regular basis, Big Lots they sell whatever they sell at a discounted rate compared to, you know, Walmart or Target, and you go into Big Lots, you're expecting to pay less. And you're not really expecting the stuff to be great stuff either, you know? But if you go to Target, you're expecting to pay a little bit more for better quality. You know that when you go into Target, you can get an item and it bet not break. But if you go to Big Lots and you pay significantly less, you're expecting the quality to be a little less. It can have a little scratch on it, can have a smudge on it. It's Big Lots. It came as a discount anyway. You know, you're not gonna get high quality headphones from Big Lots for 10 bucks. You're just not, it's not gonna happen. You don't want people to look at your pricing and think, okay, it's poor quality, or, you know, they're new, or they're not important. Even if you are new, guess what? You got bills to pay. And again, your experience didn't come cheap. So you don't want anybody to look at your pricing and be like, oh, I don't expect too much out of this program. No. You want to charge appropriately so they understand that when they make this investment, they need to take it seriously because they just made a real investment. The higher the price that clients pay, the more you are compensated for the hard work that you put in. Therefore, you're less likely to be resentful for giving them your all, but then also they're more invested in the outcome. They're more invested in the work. VIP, yes, you can add additional support or items or features for VIPs. My VIPs are clients who paid in full within the first 2 weeks of their enrollment. Okay, so if you pay in full on day of enrollment, then guess what? You get a 5% discount from your overall enrollment fee. If you pay in full before the first initial 2 weeks are up, then I give you more stuff. I give you a website. I give you the branding board. I give you the biographies. You get more stuff, but that comes at a higher ticket price. Everybody wants to be a VIP. And a VIP status is a great way to get people to pay in full or pay a little bit more for VIP type bonuses and status and extras. So keep that in mind. So Business Launch Prep School is going to teach you all of these steps. It's going to teach you how to target your audience before you create your program, so you understand what you're going to give to them. It's going to teach you how to price it. It's going to teach you how to build that or that signature program. It's going to teach you how to do all of those things, launch it, go out there and sell it. I'm going to actually have you sell your program while you're in the program, so that you can't, while you're in this program, we're going to build it. And then I'm going to say, go out and sell it. And we're going to work on this together, so that by the time you leave, you're more comfortable with sales. But all in all, you're going to get 4 things out of BLPS. You're going to develop your spiritual peace, because if you are not aligned with the Holy Spirit in your business is going to be out of whack. You're going to help your clients, and you're going to have clarity and cohesion. And I'm going to teach you how to share with your clients that same clarity and cohesion. You are going to have developed confidence, because you were able to sell your program to other people, and you were able to share how you develop that confidence so they can go on and march forward. This is a ripple effect. Everybody who comes in contact with you is going to get a little piece of that development that you have. And then last, I'm going to teach you how to generate real income, real revenue, so that you can start truly planning your exit from your regular 9-to-5 and working for yourself. Okay. BLPS includes 10 information-rich modules that break all of the steps down naturally. I'm going to teach you how to get aligned with the Lord in your business. You need to identify what you need first in your life, what your dream life is going to look like, what your values are, and work on your wealth consciousness. So by the time we hit target audience, you have already started building those beginner steps to identifying who you want to work with. And then after we identify your target audience, we're going to create a signature program that they will absolutely love. We're going to talk about branding, and we're going to do some sales. We're going to launch your program. And if you need help filing your business or making it legal, we're going to talk about that too. The live program, you get 2 monthly group sessions where you work together in a small group format. You're going to have accountability session. You're going to have access to our exclusive Facebook group just for LPS members. So you can stay motivated and up to date. You're going to have 6 private coaching sessions. That means 1 coaching session per month, every month, so that if there's anything that you want to talk about that you don't want to share with a group, you have that time with me and I can help you. And then you're going to get your energy leadership index assessment, which basically evaluates if you're a victim or if you're an innovator during times of stress, and how to level up, how to bring those levels of energy up so that you're more effective when you're stressed. So in the comments below, I'm going to put down how you can reach me if you're interested, how you can reach me, how you can book an appointment so that we can talk about it. And here are some client testimonials. Is it going to play? It's not going to play. So I'm going to have to attach the client testimonials later. Everybody gets the general bonuses, which are your startup and growth bundle. And basically those are 2 separate classes that help you prepare for trademarking, because trademarking is so very important. It's going to tell you how to protect your intellectual property, as well as the second course that's going to help you prepare for government and commercial contracting. That is lucrative once you get into it. And there's some preparation you need before you get into that. You get that bundle for free. You also get unlimited email inbox support for 3 months, which means you can email me and Voxer me during business hours to ask your questions, and I'm still there to support you. And then last, you get 3-month membership to the Summa Cum Laude membership program, which gives you all of the templates I've ever made, and access to all of my classes, $97 and below, as well as, $97 and below, as well as 1 monthly accountability meeting for the first 3 months. And then after that, if you choose to continue, you'll have that monthly fee. Now, the VIP bonuses are, you get a website, which is a 3-page website. You get to claim your domain, and you get 2 email accounts and a landing page for a year. And then after that, you can pay a small fee to maintain it. You get a short and long biographies. Biographies are so very important so that you can tell people in 250 words or less who you are and what you do and how you serve your community. And last, you get a branding package, which is a logo and a brand board, which are instrumental. Everybody needs a logo and everybody needs a brand board so that you can start sharing your content and people can recognize who you are just based off of your visual branding and your voice.